thought was, can I expect someone to find their contribution if they don't first believe they're worthy of contributing? I felt like there was something missing. There was something pre-purpose that was missing. And then I started thinking, can we ask people to share their voice if they don't first believe their voice is significant? Can we ask people to soar with their strengths if they don't first believe they have strengths? And then I started digging into this, and I discovered this concept of mattering, which is sort of like rediscovering that you need to sleep 8 hours a day, right? It's something so instinctual. And Gordon Flett, he's an amazing researcher, wrote the book, The Psychology of Mattering. And what I found is that mattering, really has to come first. It literally comes first. So if anybody has a child, everybody was a child, the first thing you did, researchers find, when you were born is you tilted your head upward to look to matter to someone else before you looked for food. Because if you didn't procure mattering to another human being, you wouldn't be alive. You wouldn't be here. Margaret Mead finds that the first sign of civilization was a healed femur bone. Because if we broke our femur out in the wilderness, we wouldn't be able to get to water or food, or predator would get us. But she says that because we mattered to someone else enough that they would help us heal, that it has to come first, right? Mattering is an instinct, it's a basic need, it's a fundamental human desire. And when we look at things like loneliness, experiences of despair, chronically low engagement, you can't expect something to matter to someone who doesn't believe that they matter. And so when the Surgeon General came out with this, especially after the pandemic, it was really natural, and it was a missing link of what we've been missing, I think, in workplaces and in organizations and in communities and in society. And it's that conscious creation of moments of mattering for people to fulfill that basic instinct.
And do you see this as the same as the concept of belonging, or do you see them related but different?
Great question. They're related but different. So belonging is the sense of being included, feeling like you are welcome in a group. Mattering is the feeling of being significant to members of that group. So it's a little bit different. For example, I may belong in a relationship. Say I'm in a romantic relationship. I may belong in that relationship, but I may not feel like I matter to that partner. Mattering makes it easier to belong, I would say, and belonging makes it easier to experience relationships that make you feel like you matter.